guys, so it's me Tiana, and today I'm back with a DIY video for you guys, and this is going to be how you can spice up some plain boring school supplies for back to school. Now I know that this isn't an organization video per se, but I figured that having cute school supplies will help you stay organized, so I thought it was a good excuse to do the video. I will also be making a second video following this one to show you guys how to make these ombre glitter folders, but in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to use scrapbook paper to make these cute folders, and they are absolutely adorable and I can't wait to show you guys how to make them. So first off, we're going to go in and I'm going to show you guys the things you're going to need to make these folders, and then I will show you guys a better look at my actual folders. Now this DIY would work great if you are looking to decorate any kind of notebooks, or you could do this on a workbook if you don't have to give it back to your school, obviously. You could do this on a binder, you could do this on a do-a-tang, almost anything that you want to decorate for back to school that has a flat front surface, you can do this too, and it looks adorable. So I'm going to tell you guys what you need, and then I'll show you my folders. So for this, you need a few basic things and then whatever you want to decorate, and I'll show you guys my suggestions. So the first thing you're going to need is obviously whatever you're decorating. In this case I used a folder, and these are just folders from the dollar store. They're just really cheap folders, and they were 2 for $1, if you can see that. So just some basic folders is what I used for mine, and it worked great. Then you're going to need some scrapbooking paper. I got this paper at the dollar store, and it just has these really fun, cute patterns on it, and love that. It wasn't very expensive. I think it was like $1 or $2, and worked great. Then you're going to need some spray glue. Now this is Elmer's Craft Bond glue from Walmart, and I think it was $6 or $7 for this big thing, and I've done a lot of DIYs with it and it's still more than half full, so I definitely think it's worth the investment, and this is crucial to having this DIY work so well. Now the other thing that you're going to need is scissors, just to cut off any excess scrapbooking paper, and then you're also going to need a 1-hole punch if you want to be able to put these into your binder. So in terms of the optional things, I used some punch-out letters to label mine just from this book, also from the dollar store, and then you punch them out and you wind up with punched-out letters that just are really easy to glue on. I also used these Martha Stewart borders, and basically these borders come in big long strips, and you just tear them apart and you get individual borders that you can put on them. And I think that is it. I also used some stickers to personalize mine, but other than that, I'm just going to go in and show you guys my folders. So to start off, the first one that I made was actually this one. And I made these yesterday and I just couldn't stop making them because they're just so darn cute. And this is just green scrapbook paper with pink flowers on it, and at the bottom I put a pink border, and it is on a green do-a-tang. The next one that I have is this one, and it's just this flowered pattern, and it's on a purple do-a-tang, and I put a little border up the side there. Now this one is just kind of like a pink and yellow pattern, and then I put a yellow border at the bottom, and it's on a yellow do-a-tang. I keep saying do-a-tangs. These aren't do-a-tangs, they're folders. I'm sorry. And then my last one is this one, which is just a pink flower pattern, and it has a border along the bottom, and I just took a pink border and a green border and laid them over top of each other, and it is on a pink folder. And I think this one's adorable. I just made this little music label using the punch-out letters, which I showed you, and some stickers, which I had left over from a scrapbooking thing that I did. And then I just took some white cardboard and made a little label for it. Now, the other thing that you guys might want to know about these folders is that occasionally when you are cutting the excess off, like I don't know if you can see there, you're going to get a little bit of a tear in it, which is why I put the borders over them, because it helped hide those. The other thing that you guys might notice between the first one that I showed you and this one is that the corners are cut off of this one, and I'll explain the reason for that in comparison to this one. But basically, if you have a binder where, and this is going to be hard to explain, but if you have a binder where the prongs, or like the levers, I'm going to call them levers, the levers to open and close your rings stick up like this, and you have one at the bottom and one at the top, you're going to need to cut the corners off of your folders because it'll help them turn easier in your binder. Because if you leave the corners on them, then they kind of get caught on the levers as you're trying to turn your folder, and it wrecks the corners. So by cutting the corners off, you enable it to turn easier, and you also save the corners from getting all gross looking. Now, if you have a binder that's like a better binder from Staples, or that kind of style in terms of you have one lever at the bottom that's flat, then you aren't going to need to cut the corners off because this won't interfere with the lever when you're turning it in your binder rings. And then also, if you want to put this in a binder, you basically just take your 1-hole punch, and you can see the holes at the back, and you just line it up and punch it straight through, and then you have the holes in your folder that you can put in your binder. Or if it's a duotang, you wouldn't need to punch holes in it, but whatever the case may be, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next video where I show you how to do the DIY glitter folders. So if you like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up, and comment down below any other back to school videos that you guys would like to see, whether it be organization or DIY. I am going to be doing a back to school supplies haul, which I'm hoping to have up around the end of July, beginning of August. Now, for those of you who go back to school in August, I know that that might be cutting it a little bit close, but I don't go back to school until like the second week of September, I think. I think it's like the 10th or the 11th. So really early for me, but I'm hoping to do it early enough to help some of you guys out before you go back to school. And yeah, so comment down below, give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, and check out all my other videos. Talk to you guys soon. Bye guys.